What's up, guys? I'm just going to show you real quick how to set up your sp404 with your DAW so that you can use your sp404 as a thru-fx processor inside your DAW, and you don't have to use any of the sampler or sequencer or load samples with your SD card. You don't have to do any of that. You can just use your DAW exclusively for all your sounds and sequencing and recording, everything like that. But you can still use the effects in your sp404. So let's get right to it. I made this little graphic to show how all the cables are set up. I hope you guys can see this like clearly, but this represents the back of your sp404, the jacks, the audio jacks on the back, and then this is the audio interface that I have. It just has a simple, cheap audio interface. It's the M Audio M track, but any audio interface should work. The first thing you need is the USB to your PC, and then we're going to run the line out into the line ins on your audio interface. These are RCAs into 1/4 inch TS jacks, like that. Okay, so these are TS that go into the guitar line in, and then the cable runs and turns into RCA cables that plug into the back of the 404. So left to left, right to right. Then we're going to run the headphone jack, which is an aux cable that splits into RCAs as well, and the aux cable is plugged into a TS, a 1/4 inch TS jack adapter. So we're going to use the headphone jack, goes into the line ins on the 404. Okay. The MIDI to MIDI, that's optional. That'll allow you to trigger your samples with external MIDI controller. And that's it, right? Yeah, so that's it for the cables. Then we go to your DAW settings. Input, we're going to have your audio interface selected for 1 and 2. Output, you're going to have your audio interface selected for 1 and 2. Okay? You're going to make sure that your audio interface is selected in here and it's on. Otherwise, you won't be able to see it in here. Then, this external source button has to be on. Okay? That'll make it so that you can, that'll make it so that your 404 is listening for external audio and allows the audio to pass through. The settings that I have over here, this is, a lot of people have infinite feedback loop problems. So the settings that you have here, I have my gains on these channels all the way down, and I have my headphone jack volume all the way up. And then I control the main volume with this, the 404. Okay? So that's about it. So just to show you how it works here, if you want to re-record the sound, you're going to need to open up an audio channel in here, in your DAW, and then set the external source and the input as 1, left and right. Okay, so then you'll be able to re-record the effects. So if you don't do that, you'll hear the effects, but it won't record it. Okay, so just to prove that this works, here's a little beat that I made. And it's going through the filter of the sp404 back into my DAW. So if I want to, you can see here, I could record this, resample it, I mean. And you can just do that over and over and over. So you can change, you can add as many filters onto this thing as you want and just layer them. And it works with everything, you know? It's any sound that you send through this thing. Alright? So, good luck. Hope that helps you guys. And if you have any questions or comments, just leave them in the comments and I'll try to respond. Alright.